Hello, I'm Aidan and you are the viewer, and this is Switching to the Future, a lame short podcast mostly focused on the next Nintendo system with general Nintendo news as well. This episode will feature my thoughts on Nintendo Switch Online, Part 3, Save Data Cloud. Yes, it's been a month, lots happened. Okay, happy Friday, it's the 10th of January 2025, and this is my third take. First take, absolute mess. Second take, got interrupted. Third take. Right, third time's the charm. They said the next system would be announced on Wednesday. That never happened. Instead, we got a new Xenoblade Chronicles X trailer on Thursday and the announcement of the LEGO Game Boy set coming out in October. Now, let's get to business. Predictions. Reveal prediction. Probably March, though at this point I have no idea. Nintendo's going to stick to no existing plans. They won't change it over a bunch of rumours. That is just... don't know how to say it, just accept that that's probably the case. Release prediction? Probably summer still, though I'm not certain. Could be any time. Though there was a group that said they ought to be released in April. Accessory manufacturer. Turns out they actually know fuck all. Apologies for swearing. And yeah, I'm probably going to get in trouble for swearing, but to be honest, I doubt any of you are really going to be offended. If you'd rather I don't swear, just give me a heads up. Okay. Here is the latest. Something happened every day since the last episode, except last Saturday, where I told somebody, oh, it's quiet on weekends. Oh, I hope that's the case this week. Sunday, there was a Joy-Con leak of the apparent new Joy-Cons. That has a good chance of being fake. Also, I should state that most of these are rumours, and yeah. There's no UKCA logo on the back, and the serial number could easily be faked. It's probably based off the leaked 3D printing files of that model of the apparent console from September, and probably 3D printed. And also, third-party accessory manufacturers have shown off similar dummy Joy-Cons. I cannot be certain because they have no official knowledge, most of them. Monday. Claims showed up that the next system would have a TikTok-like social media called Vidmeo, with me being in between the D and O. My thoughts? When pigs fly. I mean, first Nintendo tried this before with Miiverse on the 3DS and Wii U, and that didn't work, despite being on the 3DS. Second, social media regulations only increased tenfold in the last 8 years. Third, Nintendo making a second Mii-centric social media. Just, why would they do that? We already know that Nintendo... If Nintendo saw Mii's as extremely valuable to their brand identity and to identify users, why were they not used as the default in Nintendo Switch Sports? Yes, they're present, but they're not the default. So, that's probably false as well. Though, it might happen if, because it's TikTok-like and TikTok's being banned in the US in a couple of weeks or something. Probably, so who knows? I say probably not, though. Almost certainly not. Tuesday came the first Nintendo music drop of the year. Donkey Kong Country 3. So they have a week off, and then they give one Super Nintendo soundtrack. Oh, sigh. And also an apparent image of the dock came out, which I believe in, because the person who sent out said image of the dock is quite reliable. And they knew stuff about the Switch back when it was just known as the NX. And also they admitted they only sent it out because they were confident it's true. Also, this time I was able to catch what looked like faintly the UKCA symbol, though it was blurred out. So this isn't... If it is a fake, they put effort into it. Then came Wednesday. The world blew up. Kaboom! From Pyro and Necrolipe, two famous Twitter leakers, they reconfirmed the Switch 2 logo. Switch logo with a 2 next to the little symbol, you know, the symbol of the Joy-Cons, you know, the thing right at the top of what you're seeing. Other than that, things have gone into overdrive, so I'm going to say this again. If you see rumours, think and examine them and rely on your best judgment. Don't believe them to be true immediately. Pyro does have a very good track record though, so I believe him. If you have a good track record, you'll be believed. If you're Samus Hunter, a not very reliable person, I ain't going to believe him. Thursday, more rumours, mainly about the pricing of some cases and micro SD Express cards from the US store chain GameStop. That might be legit, but it might also be the oldest trick in the book, as people were doing this around the time of the Switch as well. Also, new trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles X and the LEGO Game Boy set got announced. Today, Nintendo reminded people that all these accessories shown off at CES are not official, and you know that none of these companies have any official information, and at least one accessory manufacturer admitted they knew nothing. And then Nate the Hates posted another one of his famous podcast episodes, and he is another reliable insider, know it something. He claims Halo the Master Chief Collection and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 are coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and PS5 this year. Considering his reliability, I believe him, despite tons of claims, rumours, and evidence that development on Halo the Master Chief Collection was long over last year. Though, of course, it could be that there was some confusion and they actually port over Halo Infinite, which I doubt due to the game's instability and the fact that it ain't really as timeless as the collection. Either way, this time next year, Halo might be popular for the first time in who knows how long. And that's all the news until something shows up in like 3 hours' time. That is crazy. So, yeah. Okay. Now for topic of the week 6. Nintendo Switch Online Part 3, Cloud Saves. Yes, this is rant-worthy. Cloud saves. Great. You know, NSO is cheap. Cheaper than PS Plus. Cloud saves are standard. Nintendo will keep saves for 6 months if you stop being subscribed. Really good. Especially considering the Switch is a console you can take on the go. You want to keep, you know, should your console break, fall down the stairs, gets hit by a load of rain, you drop it in the wind, or something else that's bad happens to it, you can get your save data back. That's great, but why do I have to rant? It wasn't there for the first year of the Switch. Now, yeah, that was an early adopters year and they were giving free online play instead, and free access to the smartphone app, but quite a few early Switches definitely had some rough edges, to say the least. And a couple did bite the dust. And also, a lot of major games don't support cloud saves. Okay, Pokemon, I get, because it would allow copying of Pokemon, which would essentially speed up any Pokemon black markets, considering you can transfer them here, there, everywhere on eBay. So, yeah, it would probably, you know, like, it would allow people to duplicate Pokemon and then transfer them to Pokemon Go, which would... It's Pokemon Go. It makes Nintendo a lot of money. And then there's games like Splatoon 2, where you can't copy your data at all because of multiplayer. My question is, why was there no system in advance, to have that sorted out? Animal Crossing New Horizons. It has an island backup feature, but it wasn't there at launch. Now, Nintendo was a bit lucky, considering the pandemic happened, so nobody was taking their console outside, but if there was no pandemic, I'm sure a good amount of people, not stupid amounts of people, because the pandemic was the thing that made Animal Crossing truly popular, would have bought their Switch outside, it got damaged, and their entire save from 3 months was gone. Minecraft. Did you know that the Bedrock edition of Minecraft never initially supported cloud saves? It was clearly because Microsoft wanted to sell you a Minecraft Realm subscription, but chances are they probably realised, oh wait, some people have like 20 worlds they care about, which would mean they'd have to pay for 20 Realm subscriptions, and that's just crazy. So, yeah, they obviously stopped doing that. Well, they obviously got rid of that block eventually. Though the block remains in the legacy Nintendo Switch edition of the game, probably as a deterrent to people playing it, as you also cannot transfer saved data from the legacy version of the game to other consoles. Yeah, that's going to be a bummer. That's going to be a bummer when the next system comes out and somebody realises they can't transfer their 2017 world that they love so much, and they refuse to move to Bedrock. To the one person out there who's probably going to be in that situation, I salute you. But yeah, I believe there are a couple of other cloud save blocked games. One Two Switch. Yeah, that's probably because it's 1-2 Switch. You can't really save any data for that. I'll also mention any other major things. A good amount of games with online, but that are online only, because data saved in the server, which is convenient. And yeah, there aren't really many games that don't have it. So, yeah. Also, everybody 1-2 Switch seems to be compatible, so yeah. That's all I really have to say. Okay, next week, I rant about the mobile app. This is going to be even more fun. Okay, well, that's the end of this week's episode. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking your time to listen. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend, and so on, and goodbye. And thank you once again.